Well, it's Friday, and that means it's time for At the Box Office. And we're joined now by film critic Julia Swift to hear her thoughts on a new film starring Angelina Jolie titled Maria. Hi, Julia. Thanks for being here.
Hi. Maria is actually not coming out until November 27th, and then it'll be streaming on December 11th on Netflix. But I'm talking about it now because we are moving into Academy Awards season where everyone puts out all of their best product to try and get nominated.
Mhm.
And so we are going to get busy with some amazing movies. And so I wanted to get this one in since I already saw it. Maria is about Maria Callas, the famous opera singer. And it is directed by Pablo Larraín, who also he did Jackie and Spencer. Spencer was about Diana. So this is like the third in his trilogy of what I think he thinks of as strong women, but what I see in his films as strong women that unfortunately, even though he gets these amazing performances and the cinematography is wonderful, he does tend, in my view, with these films to make them about the women bouncing off the men. And that's frustrated me with Spencer and Jackie. There's less of that in Maria. It still does exist, but in Maria, we have how can you make Maria Callas weak? It does become a lot about her reaction to the one major relationship in her life. And it takes place in 1970s in a Paris apartment when at the end of her career. And in that way, it's almost like sometimes it feels like one of the film plays because it's so contained. But we do get flashbacks, sometimes in black and white, sometimes in newsreel film. And Angelina Jolie does such an amazing, beautiful job of really digging into Maria Callas. And I was able to actually interview her and the director and found that what happened was he actually did ask her in the scene when her lover leaves her to really fall apart, to really become completely undone. And she refused because she didn't think Maria Callas would do that. So it made me think, well, that's why this is my favorite of those three, is because you had a strong female star who was able to say, no, I don't think Maria Callas would do that. And so that really brought this to me to a different level. And I have to say, in terms of an amazing thing that Pablo Larraín did, it has one of my favorite directing moments of the year so far. I won't tell you when it is, but we are usually so close with Maria. We're like inside her head. It's definitely from her POV, and the camera is right there. But there comes one moment when she and the director want to push us away, and we can't even see her. The shot is we see a couch and we see her head and her feet, but we can't actually see her for an extended period of time. And it's such a beautiful directing choice. And there were moments like that throughout. There is a young man who is talking to her, and we're not sure if he's real or not. And I think we could have done without that. But this is not my favorite film right now. In the Summers is an amazing film I reviewed when it was at Sundance, and it's now available streaming about two young girls who live with their mother in California and go to their father in Mexico in the summers. And it's a beautiful coming of age story. So I would say, we'll definitely watch it in the summers now, and I wouldn't necessarily go to the theaters for Maria. I think it's one to watch streaming. It is a strong film, but I expected a little bit more for Maria. But for Angelina Jolie, it's career defining.
Fabulous. All right. Well, you heard it from Julia. Thank you so much, Julia. And so we can catch Maria in theaters if we want to go on November 27th. And
Mhm.
then, as you suggested, you recommend streaming on Netflix December 11th.
Mhm.
And then for in the summer, it'll be out in theaters or is out in theaters right now.
In streaming right now, on
A
demand
stream, oh,
streaming.
stream right now on demand. On demand. All right. Well, you heard it from Julia. Thanks for being here. And for you out there, don't go anywhere. We'll be back after the break.